Hey you guys, my name is Ki. Welcome to my channel, the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium in which I receive messages that I get from the Most High, from the Divine. And I give you guys those messages just to see what you guys need to be aware of, what is going on in the energy, things of that sort. Okay, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys are protecting your energy spiritually, doing whatever you can to protect yourselves energetically, and yeah, all right. Let's get into this message. Spirit, ancient ancestors, angel of the highest white light, thank you so much for guiding me and protecting me as I communicate with my guides and I tap into the wisdom of the universe. Any evil eye, ill will, negativity, attempts at destiny swapping, or energy siphoning, return that back to source. Thank you. I reclaim back all my energy or essence that's been taken or stolen from me without my consent. Return that back to me. Tenfold. Bless. All right, you guys. Let's tap into this message. All right. Just cleanse the energy from the last reading so we get a new vibe into the energy. Let's see if there's something else that's going to be, necessary, because I don't know if there's going to be a follow-up from the last reading or if there's going to be a new reading altogether. All right. I don't know why the song I'm channeling right now, very random, but this could be obviously for a reason. Sweet Escape. No, I don't think that's how it goes. It's take me away, a sweet escape, take me away. So something about you guys escaping from some sort of I don't know, y'all, maybe someone's trying to escape from something. Maybe, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is what I'm getting. You're stepping into a new timeline where you're living the sweet life. You're able to indulge in your rewards and your comfort. All right, and people are trying to escape something, maybe escape their karma. All right, so while you get the sweet life, people are trying to escape and outrun their karma. But that's part of the that is part of the path that they chose, because everyone has free will. These people are learning valuable life lessons, because Earth is school, basically. Earth is like a school, and you learn lessons as you go through life. And some people choose to learn, everyone has really harsh lessons they need to learn in life. Life can be hard. Life is just meant for you guys to, break cycles, learn from things, and ultimately become a better version of yourself, all right? That's part of life. And some people just need to really learn very harsh, valuable lessons, but it's in order to actually, help them get the message, get the message clear that the universe is trying to send them, all right? So if people are so used to getting away with doing very evil things, confirmation, doing evil things, or cursing people, or thinking that it's funny, hurting people or attacking people, you're part of these people's karma, to recognize that them laughing about doing this stuff and thinking that it's funny, the karma is not going to be so funny. All right. And these people could be feeling it, you're going to get the sweet life. These people didn't want you to have the sweet life. They didn't want you to indulge in your pleasures. They didn't want you to live a good, soft, luxurious life. These people are now trying to escape their own lives. The escapism could be very significant. All right, people could be doing a lot of substances and trying to escape. Y'all, for trying to steal your light, trying to steal a praying woman's life, someone who prays. You and the divine are best buddies, because you guys are warriors. You're prayer warriors. And I'm telling you, the theft, these people, these were thieves. No honor is among thieves. These people were trying to steal your light, steal your divine blueprint, wanting to live the soft life, the luxurious life off of your energy. They have to give that back. Plus some. That's what I'm hearing. Purification. You're going through a purification process. Come through, Holy Spirit. Purge with me, hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall wither the snow. Psalms. Psalms is very significant for you guys. Maybe you guys are praying a lot of Psalms over your life. All right. Yeah, you're going through a purification process. Yeah, this is healing. You're healing. All right, you guys could be going, stepping into a lot of wealth here, or maybe a wealthy man is healing as well or something. You guys could be a wealthy man. Take resonance. And also keep in mind, this is a general message, so not everything is going to resonate with you. All right, take what resonates and then leave the rest. You are being purified because you are a healer. All right, black cats can be significant. I know black cats, they signify good fortune, good luck. All right, you guys are a spirit guide here. All right, you could have a spirit guide in the form of a human, or in the form of a cat, okay? I don't know why I just heard human cat magic, so someone's trying to use magic over you, all right? But you guys are protectors, all right? You have a spiritual it's like you guys are spiritual protectors. All right, you protect people. Like, you give people coverings and backings in their life. So this is why people, when they mess with the wrong one, when they try to attack you, because you are actually these people's covering, like their spiritual covering. And when they go against you and they try to go against the divine path that you're on, these people realize they get a boatload of karma and they're not protected from it. That's why they're trying to escape, because these people, if they don't have your covering, they have nothing. These people aren't protected by the divine. They do all this stuff. They're not protected by the divine. And if you are protected by the divine, they can get away with things by doing this, because they know you're like a good luck charm. People know, and especially with this purification, like you're being seen for who you really are, you're being purified in the spirit. People know you're actually a good luck charm. Yeah, and this is you got a bitter karmic here. So you got karmic energies, very bitter betties. All right, they're bitter that you are actually seen as a protector, a spirit guide. Or maybe you protect someone in the spirit, and this making these karmic jealous and bitter. Yeah, because you're meant to be in a power couple. Oh, damn. So you have a bitter karmic who is, yeah, I can't make this up. Bring a fire. All right, because you're a protector. You have a lot of spiritual protection. You protect people who you're with. All right, this person, someone's bitter, and you protect people who you're with because you're a spirit guide. Wow. You're a gift from God. This is why this karmic is very bitter, because you're a gift from God. You're a straight up divine gift. All right, and you get gifts from God. Your gifts are from God as well. All right, I feel like the heavens always bless you, because you're just such an obedient, loving person. Oh my gosh, the energy I'm getting from that, like, no wonder why you always have people giving you like such a stank face. Like, you always have people always looking at you, like looking you up and down, judging you harshly, because the amount of glow that the divine gives you, because of your true, like, you're truly a blessing in people's lives, and this makes people very bitter. All right, yeah, because you had to go through. The only way you can actually be this protected and much of a spirit guide is by going through the fire. You've had to be initiated by spirit, all right? And you did get initiated by spirit, because you had everyone. This could have been like you going through multiple initiations from the spirit, because you dealt with so much traumatic energy of dealing with betrayal after betrayal after betrayal, all right? Betrayal trauma could be significant. You have been disappointed, let down by people, all right? And this actually triggered your spiritual gifts. All right, it helped you see clearly. Things could have broke your heart, but it fixed your vision. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, things could have hurt your heart. Things could have broken you down, but it actually fixed your vision to see clearly. All right, so it's actually a blessing in disguise. Wow, come through spirits. Come through Holy Spirit. I love that. I love that energy. Yeah, spiritual. You're a spiritual general. Look at you. You are official in the spirit. All right, I'm telling you, you are a gift from God. You are a spiritual general. All right, people, you're like command a presence is what I'm hearing. Like, your presence is commanding. All right, military could be significant. I don't know. The Navy could be significant. Air Force. I don't know. But something about you having like official ties in the spirit. And you're a gift from God. All right, you're a straight up gift from God. Someone's missing you like crazy. 1111 could be significant. You could be seeing 1111. All right, you got someone really wanting to text you late at night. They think about you. Yeah, this person could be this person could be noticing, or these are people. This is like energies recognizing who you really are, because you're getting your divine inheritance, and these people are chained to demonic attachments. All right, because these people sent so much energy your way before either you were initiated into your high priestess gifts, or before you, accessed those gifts, or before you just were comfortable and, before you had that purification process. Thank you, Spirit. So before you had the purification process of stepping into being a high priestess, because you need to be purified and you need to go through the initiations to become a true high priestess, these people were just already hating on you. They were already bitter. All right, so through this purification process, through you becoming a spiritual general, like a spiritual warrior out here, all right, these people are starting to recognize like your energy was always like a gift from God, and these people are really starting to miss you, because they're starting to realize, like, again, your covering is so important here. All right, I'm hearing umbrella by Rihanna. Under my umbrella. Like, if they were under your umbrella, they were good, they were solid. But when that umbrella gets taken away, now what? Like, these people are starting to realize, like, but they realize a little too late. All right, well, okay, so we have praying man. All right, so this could be someone who's being purified by the divine. This could be someone who prays. All right, maybe there's a praying man in your energy. Take what resonates. You guys could be a praying man. All right, or this could be someone who's praying, maybe praying for you, praying to connect with you. We have karmic child, control and manipulation. Y'all, this person could have been dealing with a karmic energy. Maybe they had a child with a karmic energy. Take what resonates. Or maybe this person, yeah, this person's being purified. They're going through a huge prayer process. Okay, they could have had a karmic child. I mean, that's not funny, but someone is very bitter that you're actually reaping your harvest. All right, so someone is very bitter that you're actually getting your, like, it's your harvest season, or you have a lot of abundance in your energy because you're seeing clearly. It's like someone wanted to block the path of you being able to see clearly, like, what it is from what it isn't. All right, you seeing the path. It's like your paths are being led straight or something like that, and someone was, like, I guess adamant on trying to, like, cause you to not see something clearly. Or this could be a praying man who's recognizing they're trying to purify their energy from a bitter karmic, because they're starting to realize that they can't get an abundant harvest with a bitter karmic in their energy. Yeah. Wow. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so yeah, oh, love returns. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right, so you guys are high priestesses, okay? Yeah, this okay, so something happened in the spiritual courts, all right? So I guess something triggered, this could be like a twin flame energy, a fallen twin flame, take a resonates, a fallen counterpart, someone who chose a karmic path. Maybe this was actually part of their karmic lesson, all right, to you know, deal with the karmic energy so they can become a divine masculine or divine feminine. Take what resonates, okay? This person is seeing clearly, all right, that they were dealing with a bitter karmic. All right, maybe at one point this karmic was able to control their mind and make them think that they're a gift from God. All right, but they're actually saying that no, because if you were a gift from God, I wouldn't be actually receiving bad karma, and I wouldn't be having to pray my way out of a situation, and I wouldn't be feeling guided to go towards someone who's seen as a good luck charm. Like, you know, that's kind of the energy. Yeah, you are the gift. I cannot make this up. You're a damn gift from God. You are a damn gift from God. All right, someone could be trying to give offers to their altar or something, or maybe you do a lot of altar work. All right, you spend a lot of time at your altar. You spend a lot of time with your ancestors. You really connect to the divine. You really connect with your spirit. All right, and this is why you're truly divine. All right, because you listen to the signs. You don't ignore the signs. You get the signs. You get the message. You might need a little bit of a push here and there, but you get the message and you move forward and you learn the lessons. All right. Yeah, you're part of this, part of your divine mission. All right, so someone is facing a lot of bad health issues for lying about something here. All right, so this could be, again, a fallen counterpart who was lying to you guys, or who wasn't being honest with you guys, or who was just maybe lying about their life, maybe lying about them feeling like, I don't know, I'm just getting an energy of this person saying clearly that they were living a lie, and they're like recognizing they were lying to themselves about something here. Maybe not seeing you as a gift. All right, maybe not seeing you as a divine gift. I don't know. Take resonates. I'm hearing everything happens for a reason. Whoa. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. All right, we have power couple, sweatshop. Yeah, people, I'm telling you, you are a gift, and I feel like people sweat you or something like this, or you have someone here who wants to be in a power couple with you, or they see you as a power couple with them. Like, they know that you're either your like ego. Okay, someone was in their ego. All right, someone was really in their ego here, and they're learning a lesson about their ego. But this person knows that you're their equal, and yeah, they could have had to deal with a lot of harsh lessons here. Yeah, there's a high priest. I can make this up. There's also a high priest. They're also very spiritual. All right. We have a high priestess and high priest energy. This fell on the floor, so this is very significant. So this person went on a fool's journey, and this is why they're sweating. Yeah, they're praying for forgiveness. They're praying for redemption. All right, because this person allowed themselves to fall into being an energy vampire. They allowed themselves to by being childish and immature. All right, this person took the fool's journey. All right, became the clown. All right, and now they're chasing you because they want forgiveness. Yeah, they're gonna be theft involved with something here. All right, maybe someone tried to steal something. This could even be like your time, your money, your energy, like whatever it is. Someone like really stole some valuable like time from you or energy from you or something, and they're trying to pray for forgiveness because they could be getting hit with the karmic retribution. All right, maybe the karmic is giving them hell or something. All right, but that's part of like them, not having your like umbrella of protection. All right, they're chasing you because they see you as like a truly gifted, anointed energy, and you have angels who are warring for you in the spirit. You're a mature woman who's a black sheep of your family. Most likely you're a generational curse breaker. You shatter illusions, and you're dealing with a lot of people who have crabs in bucket mentality. All right, maybe this person's very comfortable of dealing with like very low vibrational crabs in a bucket mentality, and you kind of showed this person their true colors, that they were being a fool, they were being reckless, that they were being an energy vampire. They had people who were monitoring spirits, hateful, envy, jealousy, competitive energies, and throughout all of that, you were so brave enough to go on your own path. All right. This person's definitely chasing you right now. This person's chasing you. They're begging for forgiveness. They're like praying to you know, the Lord, that they can have this purification process, because maybe they feel very guilty because they took this full journey to steal from you energetically. All right, steal your time, your money, your energy, whatever. This person could have stole something from you. All right, and they're feeling very, very guilty of this. Yo, take resonates. Yeah, starseed. All right, you're definitely a starseed, and someone definitely did something here to really, you know, need to beg for forgiveness. All right, maybe this person's gonna come back begging for forgiveness. All right. All right, we're gonna clarify this purification, praying man, and theft. What is this energy, Holy Spirit? Why is this energy here? This person was dealing with a generational trauma wound. All right. So this person had to, I guess, learn a certain lesson when it came to just taking people's time and energy. Maybe they're just used to, you know, getting what they want and not caring about repercussions or not valuing people's time. And I don't know, maybe this person's starting to realize that. Maybe they're dealing with some sort of generational curse. Take resonates. Yeah, all right. This person, their ancestors were wanting their attention for this. All right, so this person, like, they're learning a lesson. Their ancestors are helping them learn this lesson that has a lot to do with their trauma. All right, their generational trauma. Yeah, wow. All right, this person could be praying. Maybe they're going to get a promotion when it comes to their money, their job or something here. All right, this person could be getting, yeah, because they had a bad business deal when it came to something here. All right, maybe this person, they're going through a purification process because maybe they made a bad business deal that had a lot to do with probably stealing something that they shouldn't have stole or something, or maybe stealing something that recognizing you were God's gift. All right, or they were dealing with someone who tried to steal from them or from you. Take resonates. First, last, middle, initial, N could be significant. You have father and mother knows. Yeah, family knows about the betrayal. I'm telling you, betrayal trauma is heavy here. All right, my nose is itching. Confirmation. Whew. So a lot of betrayal trauma that has a lot to do with this theft here. All right. Maybe someone was trying to get a promotion off of stealing from this praying man. Oh, that could be significant. Okay, so maybe this person is really into their prayer life and someone was trying to steal from them, steal their energy. Maybe they're trying to use a generational wound. This could be someone who's part of their immediate family. I don't know why I heard that. Or someone who they're close to or something was trying to use a generational trauma wound that they knew about. This person, a curse, possibly a generational curse, to betray this person. And they're praying for something here, maybe because they fell into something here that had, you know, had them looking like an energy vampire out here. All right. We have father and mother knows about the betrayal. Family knows about betrayal. So yeah, someone definitely knows about some sort of betrayal here that happened. Could be your family or their family. Take resonates. All right. Clarify, guardian, healer, fool's journey, energy vampire. Karmic cycle. Okay. So yeah, the cycle is complete of these people trying to steal from your spiritual jackpot. All right. They can no longer steal from your inheritance, your jackpot, your good karma. All right, because the cycle has been completed. All right, maybe you guys needed to up your spiritual protection. You guys needed to understand more about who you are in the spirit before you could actually complete a karmic cycle. All right, wow. Clarify. October could have been significant for this cycle to be completed. Maybe something got completed in October. All right, secrets are being exposed here. Yeah, I'm telling you, your blessings are coming in. All right, something is coming in for you guys. All right, you have your spiritual upgrades are coming in, your luck, your divine favor is being activated, your telekinesis, your spiritual psychic abilities are upgrading as well. All right, someone was lying. Again, you had energy vampires who were lying about what they were being committed towards. These people could have been committed towards stealing or blocking or doing something weird. I don't know. First, last, middle, initial J could be significant. We have 888, overflow, coins, opportunities, abundance. Everything is multiplying, period. Yeah, so you're going to have an overflow in energy. All right, be mindful of a boss energy being jealous of you guys, jealous of your overflow or something here. Yeah, I'm telling you, the cycle is over. All right, so yeah, so these people took a full journey, or whoever took a full journey to take from you to be an energetic vampire. Their black magic has backfired on these people or on this person. I keep on seeing these people, so this could be like a person who involved other people to also steal something from you guys, or steal something from this praying man. Take resonates, but a cycle is over, so you got to step into better. All right, so something is ending for an upgrade. Yeah. All right, you got someone jealous. All right, because you guys are very awakened spiritually. All right, someone can actually envy your spiritual gifts. Okay. Clarify this bitter karmic, abundant harvesting, clearly old love returns. So this could be also like a bitter karmic who was trying to steal from a praying man or something, or someone who's really heavily coded in prayer, protected in prayer. Maybe they just didn't want someone to return to you guys, so this person is very bitter about this, bitter about you having a harvest here. You guys could be moving out of state, or something about moving out of state could be significant. Someone could have moved out of state to do something here. Yeah, 411. That's the 411. You're going to have important information when it comes to your guides handing you the real truth about something. No sugarcoating. All right, the real truth about something. Yeah, someone thought they got an application approved by trying to hide their agenda with you. They had a hidden agenda when it came to you guys. Yeah, they lied about commitment. Someone could have lied about what they were committed towards. Yeah. All right, they lied about some sort of commitment here. All right, when it came to seeing something clearly. Maybe this person didn't want you to be able to see that you guys are actually like truly either divine, or that you have a harvest that this person may have tried to take from you guys. You're getting a lot of upgraded abilities here. Yeah, because you're part of the 144. All right, you have a lot of divine protection. Again, this divine protection. You're divinely protected. Your angels are guarding you. All right, but you have to stay consistent as well. So stay consistent with your protection. All right, again, upping your protection. You had to learn how to up your protection here. June could be significant. All right, so that could be happening in June here. Yeah, you're a hard worker. All right, so you're due to receive good things in your harvest because you're a hard worker. Cleanse your aura. All right, because you're a powerful manifester and you're just dealing with heavy spiritual warfare. You could even be still dealing and battling with spiritual warfare because it's always a you know, light versus dark energy. There's always a spiritual war. All right, but you got to learn how to channel that spiritual warfare and like rebuke certain things, you know, denounce certain things in your life, break some sort of ties and karmic bonds and stuff like that. But I feel like you're doing that. You guys are definitely working hard. All right, someone could see you clearly. They see you as a hard worker. They see you as disciplined. Okay, maybe you have a bitter karmic who is angry that they wanted you to seem like you were lazy or you weren't disciplined or something like that. They are very jealous of you. Clarify a gift from God, spiritual general. You're the gift, power couple. Clarify this energy. Clairvoyance. All right, you're getting some sort of a clairvoyant energy messages. All right, or this person, I feel like this praying man, actually, they could be praying for like answers or like guides or signs or whatever, and they're getting like signs and messages from their own spirit team. That's very significant. Yeah, this could have been someone who was dealing with their south node. They had, because you know, you have to, you know, step out of your south node in order to ascend into your north node, and this person could have just had to deal with some sort of south node lessons. All right, and maybe they're learning a lesson. Check out mates. Yeah, all right, full moon. What is ready to be seen will be seen. What is ready to leave will leave. Yeah, this is a turning point for someone here. All right, their emotions are running really high right now because they're finding clarity and completing a cycle when it comes to their south node. All right, wow. Maybe their south node had to do a lot with people stealing from them, or again, like robbing them of their time, their energy, or you. You know, take listenings. You had to learn how to, that your energy and your time and your money was valuable. Is valuable. Yeah, I'm telling you, money problems or spells are backfiring. All right, this person could have been dealing with their south node of dealing with people who are just using their money or using them for money or something, and their spells are backfiring. Wow. Wow. A Virgo could be significant. Headache. So this Virgo could be trying to send you headaches right now. All right, or a Virgo energy was trying to send you headaches here. Yeah. Or this Virgo could be going through ascension symptoms, and they're like, maybe headaches are a part of that, because when you ascend, you know, you also get upgraded abilities in your psychic abilities, and that can cause tension in your headache because your crown chakra is expanding. Okay, yeah, your north node. All right, so someone's stepping into their north node. They're learning certain lessons here. Okay, it says, baby, you planted the seed, now water it. Stay focused, stay consistent, don't drift off. Don't drift off. This person is nurturing their intentions. All right, they're starting routines. They're trying to build momentum to stay consistent. All right, maybe this person's getting the messages here. Yeah, this was a lot of spiritual warfare. Okay, so someone's chasing you, but they're dealing with some sort of spiritual warfare. Okay, you're stepping up one level at a time. Don't rush what's unfolding perfectly. The universe is clearing distractions. Stay locked in. Yeah. So maybe this person, like, they're dealing, okay, so maybe this person needs to really up their prayer, or this person's starting to recognize, like, someone could have been trying to take from them. All right, this person is being purified in the spirit. All right, this is someone who's actually being purified by the Most High. All right, and this person was dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare though, but it's okay because this is actually helping them to get out of their south node into their north node. So it's actually a part of this is part of their spiritual growth. Okay, as hard as it can be, as tricky as it can be, it's part of the spiritual, it's part of their spiritual initiation as well. Yeah, it's like a turning point. Wow. Okay, spirits. Okay, spirits, come through. All right, let's see. I'm gonna close out this this reading soon, this video soon. All right. Clarify, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What else for this message? What other messages for this reading? All right, so you will be traveling soon. All right, so maybe you're gonna go on vacation soon. Pack your bags. You're gonna be traveling soon. All right, or someone's gonna be traveling towards you. We have pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Maybe you guys need to pour more into your pets. Again, a black cat could be significant because there's a black cat on this card. Health issues could arise. What? Okay, well, pay attention to your health, you guys. Pay attention to your health. All right, we have honeymoon. So yeah, maybe someone, yeah, be patient. All right, because something is in the honeymoon stages. Like something is like still in their, you know. Whoa, and I'm seeing an airplane here. So yeah, maybe you are gonna travel and, you know, travel somewhere, and maybe with someone that you, you know, are in a honeymoon phase with. Take resonance. Mercury retrograde. All right, so something about Mercury retrograde could have been significant. Wow. Yeah, so be careful if someone's sneaky, all right, during Mercury retrograde, trying to affect communication errors, electronic issues. It could be an Aries with a Sagittarius who's trying to, you know, get into your energy, who's a pathological liar, who's trying to cause, you know, issues in your life. Yeah, they have something to tell you. So there's a fire sign who wants to confess something to you. Heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they need to confess something to you. All right, you guys could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant here. Someone's unavailable, someone's trying to sabotage us. Yeah, so someone could have tried to do a love spell and that backfired here. All right, maybe to put a distance to someone that you're meant to like be a power couple with. All right, and this person needs to confess something here. All right, maybe they're trying to cause issues when it comes to communication, or every time they try to confess something, maybe communication errors happen. Take a resonance. Maybe someone was trying to cause communication errors because they were trying to lie about something so they wouldn't be able to confess something, or they wouldn't have to confess something to you. Take a resonance. Oh, Lord, what is this? Soulmate. All right, so heavily on the soulmate. All right, so this is like a soulmate energy, or you could have a soulmate who is getting the message here. Yeah, so the soulmate is receiving the message. They're understanding the message here that they need to, you know, step out of their south node into their north node. All right, yeah. They're getting the message about needing to transform. All right, they need to change. They need to grow out of something here. Wow. They're also getting the message that you transformed, Divine Feminine. All right, that you guys have gone through a rebirth. Yeah, all right, you just have a lot of jealousy around you because of this rebirth. Yeah, people are jealous of your good fortune, I'm telling you. People are so jealous, so bitter that you are actually a spirit guide for someone here, or you're very knowledgeable and you're very smart, all right, and you're very lucky. Yeah, people are very, very jealous of how lucky you are. This is the thing. People are jealous of your luck and how you're attracting so much luck here when it comes to a divine masculine as well. Or people are going to be very jealous of a divine masculine actually having gratitude for you. All right. But right now they're going through a storm. Again, they're having to step out of their south node into their north node. Yeah, it's transmuting all the negativity, the snaky energy into their divinity. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave a message here. I hope this message resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if it did. If you guys want to book a personal, my email is going to be in the description. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you do not have to. But if you feel like blessing the channel, that is also greatly appreciated. And I bless you guys tenfold. I will see you guys for the next video. Deuces.